Hi, I'm Reynolds with Allie's Organics, and we've been out in the garden and picking some tomatoes, and as you can see they're not quite ripe, and so I want to show you some ways to artificially ripen these tomatoes up. These tomatoes are about the largest size that these will get. You don't want to pick them smaller than that because then they won't ripen. You can tell that this is the largest size because it's starting to already turn its red color. So pick similar sizes when you're going to store your tomatoes. We want that nice deep red color so that they have a good flavor. So some just simple methods that you can do is just go ahead and put this tomato or tomatoes that aren't quite ripe in a bag with a ripe apple. This is just a Granny Smith apple and it's ripe. Put it in there, and the gases will cause, that the apple puts off, will cause those tomatoes to ripen up really quickly in this bag. You'll probably see them ripe tomorrow for as far along as they are. Now there's some other things that you can do if you've got tomatoes that are a lot more green. A lot of times at the end of the season we go out there and harvest our tomatoes green so that we have something through the winter time. So some things that we can do to preserve those and help ripen them up is just take some newspaper, cut it into some smaller pieces, and we want to have a flat box like this right here. And we just want to wrap each one of these tomatoes individually. Make sure we don't have any dirt on them because there could be bacteria in that dirt that will cause them to rot. And I just simply put them in the box. I don't wrap them up tightly because I like to be able to peek in from the top and see as they're ripening, and then I can pull them up. But the most important thing is that each one of these tomatoes do not touch each other. We did this with some tomatoes one year. We had a late frost. It was in November time, and we wrapped our tomatoes up like this, and we had tomatoes clean into the end of January. So this is a really good way to keep your tomatoes going. Keep them in a cool spot in the house, not in the garage where it could possibly freeze, but somewhere like in a cool pantry or in a root cellar. Fill that box up. Don't double layer it because then you can't really keep a close eye on it. But there are some ways that you can artificially ripen tomatoes.